Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Stereo Joe Show. Want to wish everyone a happy new year. Hope everyone's doing well, having a great time, off to a good start. Probably quit your New Year's resolutions already. That's okay. We still love you. We got a great show lined up for you tonight. We are super excited. We got Matt Weiss on from Øff Guard. He also did a little solo, well, not a solo song, but he did a song with somebody else. It's getting big reviews. We're really excited. It's called Be Okay. We're going to be talking about that. Also, we have Dave Snider on, and he was in a band called Noema, and he's currently in the Magnetosphere. Really excited to have him on as well. And third, we have Betty Dotson, who's a singer-songwriter, and we're going to get her on. Hey, what's up, Mateo? Also, we have Kevin Milner, who's another singer-songwriter coming up. So you're not going to want to miss him. And then last but not least, we have my buddy Diego Tapia coming on right at the end to bring us a little bit of smooth music. You guys are going to love it. He's in a band called Bogo. Everyone's doing performances tonight. We got a bunch of new guests tonight. We are really excited. All right, guys. See you in a few minutes. I'm going to get a video kicked off for now, and we are going to be back. All right, let's check it out. This is called Disco Funk. Let's check them out. We'll be back. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Stereo Joe Show. I am your host, Jimmy James. We are a musician talk show. We are bringing you music from all over. We got two people from Ohio today, someone from West Virginia. I forget where Nick said the other person's from, but we got people from all over. Let's get Nick on the show to tell us about it. What's up, man?
Yo, and he's from PA, just like me.
Oh, Matt Weiss. I knew that, bro. I was just testing you to make sure you really knew. Matt, that was a test for you, buddy. No, that's coming on first. We're really excited to have him. He's got this awesome song, Be Okay, out. So we're going to be talking to him about that. But Nick, dude, how about it's 2021? How the hell did you let that happen to us, man? It means we're getting old.
Dude, I remember going to sleep and it was March and then waking up and now it's January. So let me just say the only thing I do remember in between that was Secondhand Smoke going out on Spotify, games going up on YouTube, and the live performance that we did this past weekend.
Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Meg? What's up, Mateo? What's up, Caroline? What's up, Debbie? How's everyone doing tonight? Thanks so much for joining in. Guys, if you're just watching now, please start your watch party so we can get these guests as many fans as possible. We really appreciate it. But Nick, tell me about that sexy beard.
Beard doesn't stay sexy on its own, and whether you need to make up for a last-minute holiday gift or a late holiday gift, or you want to be early for a beard in your life that you love and just want to get a gift for, the Beard Struggle is a perfect opportunity to get that gift because they have products for beards of all sizes. They have scents and things that you can have for all occasions. For anybody, it appeals to anybody, whether they're new or have a big beard. Trust me, you can't go wrong. And if you're strapped for cash, it's not going to break your bank. Just say Stereo Joe sent you, use the checkout code StereoJO, and you'll get 15% off your entire order. And if you use that code and you spend $40 or more, which you might because there's so much good stuff, they'll ship it to you for free if you're in the US. And speaking of people who will be celebrating and getting gifts, there are people celebrating birthdays tonight. So we do want to say happy birthday to Beth Gibbons of Portishead, Michael Stripe of REM, and David Glasper of Breathe. Happy birthday to all of you. And if there's anyone else watching, let us know. We'll shout you out as well.
Nick, it's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, it's October. No, hey, what's up, Brian? What's going on? Guys, we have a killer show coming up, a special edition of the Stereo Joe Show this Wednesday at 8 o'clock. We are featuring one band because they are so big and so amazing. It's the 80s Revolution Band. They have been taking over the tri-state area and even further by storm. And we are going to have all the members on, their production team, their manager, and we're going to be doing going outside the bounds a little bit, doing some fun trivia. You're not going to want to miss it. These guys bring the life to the party, so we are really excited about that. And also, too, we are on Spotify, so definitely go give Stereo Joe a follow there, hear what we're doing. And what's up, Chelsea? And that reminds me of one more thing. We also had Chelsea over this past Saturday, and we did an awesome live stream performance. It's up on our Stereo Joe webpage, Facebook account, and YouTube. But don't check it out yet. Wait until the end of the show to check it out. We know you're excited to see it. But anyway, Nick, so tell me, what else do you have going on, buddy?
Well, I've been filming a couple episodes of WhatsApp. We are taking a break for a little bit before we put them out, the whole holiday season, getting back into the swing of things. But, I did also want to shout out Dan, who did play with us this past weekend, too. He is a drummer of Dead Tide, and he did play the cajon.
No,
Dan Tide.
Dan Tide. No, Dan's one of my best friends. He directed the games video. He is the man. He plays that cajon like I've never seen anyone. So we are so stoked, man.
And I do want to actually say that if people do want to get a preview of how fun it is to have Chelsea on the show, they can check out the video that we did, because we did some skits and a little bit of things that kind of brought us into the new year and showed that we had a little bit of fun, because, we do like to bring in the new year in Stereo Joe fashion.
Hell yeah. And also, what's up, Lily? I see you out there. All right, Matt should be joining us any second. I don't know where he is. He's probably getting his popcorn ready. I know we just did a sound check with him. He's pumped. I guess in the meantime, I don't know. I don't know if I should go to a video or we should keep going, because he should be popping in any second. But all right, well, real quick, I want to give a shout out to Brian again. Brian Silver, he is the band leader from 80s Revolution. Brian, I got my hair cut for you, so I look nice and good for you on the show coming up on this Wednesday. Really excited about that. And anyway, so okay, guys. Also, too, make sure you're starting that watch party right now, and we are streaming on YouTube as well if you want to check it out over there. Okay. Anyway, all right, let me go to a video just because. We'll check out Matt in a second. Let's get him going. In the meantime, this is our awesome music video starring Chelsea and Dan Tide. Uh-oh. I don't know.
There we go.
All right, baby. I know where you go when you're feeling down. I know what you'll say when I'm not around. When I'm not around, it's just games we play that lead us to our own demise. It's always say or that we make up our own minds. Yeah, we're living for the day when we can live and we can laugh, and I know I'm back until I fade away. Yeah, I know where you go when you. All right, I see Matt backstage. Nick, I'm coming back to you in a minute. All right, that is the Stereo Joe Games video. You're not going to want to miss it. But in the meantime, let's get to our guests. We got an awesome guest coming up. His name is Matt Weiss. He's from the band Øff Guard. Let's welcome him to the show. What's up?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
How's it going? I can't hear you too well, no.
Oh, shoot. Okay, we were having this issue during the sound check.
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you perfectly.
Good. Dude, yeah. Welcome back to the show. It's been a few months since you've been on. How the heck have you been?
I've been good, man. Thank you for inviting me back. Been doing good. Just making a lot of music. Just writing a lot with my bands and individually, and just working, just getting through it,
Surviving, trying not to catch the COVID. I know, man, it's been crazy, but we are so excited to have you back. All right, real quick, give us a little bit about Øff Guard and any other groups you want to tell us real quick, and then let's go to your new song.
Absolutely. Sure. So I'm in I sing in a band called Øff Guard. We're from Long Island in New York City. We're an alternative rock band. We have a lot of influences like emo and rock and post-hardcore, stuff like that. So if you're a fan of that kind of music, then you would definitely dig us. If you like, I'm trying to think, if you're a fan of like Pierce the Veil or bands like that, Dance Cabin Dance, stuff like that, I think you would really like us.
Awesome. Yeah, I know I'm a fan, and you have a great voice, which we're going to get to in a little bit, but let's talk about your new awesome song, Be Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I met up online with this guy who's a DJ from India the beginning of last year in 2020. And he said, do you want to work on a song with me? And I've never done like a dance EDM kind of song before. So this is my first time doing one. And I was like, yeah, like why not? Let's do it. So I wrote the song, I wrote the lyrics and the melody, and originally it was going to be about something else. And then I made it about the coronavirus because it was just like the height of the pandemic at the point. And so all the lyrics are about that and just trying to like deal with being in isolation. So I thought that, those lyrics would kind of resonate with everyone. So eventually we ended up teaming up with a DJ from Italy. His name is, he goes by Fablers, and he's really cool too. And then we pitched it to a few labels and stuff like that. I'm not very familiar with the EDM world, so that's what they did. And we pitched it to Revealed, which is the DJ Hardwell's his label, and he ended up liking it, and so he put it on his rotation, his label, and stuff like that. So Be Okay with my vocals is out now everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all that stuff.
That is so cool. Stereo Joe has been kicking around that idea of doing some EDM or electronic dance type songs, the same thing. But, we've been kicking that around ourselves. You beat us to it. That's really cool. Everyone should definitely go check it out. And I think you're actually going to be doing an acoustic version of it, we mentioned, right?
I am, yeah. Yeah, this is my first time ever trying it out. So, yeah, I'm going to do an acoustic version for you guys.
I'm really excited about that. You guys are going to love it. Matt's got an awesome voice. But real quick, why don't you tell us a little bit more about some of the other music that you have going on and hopefully what you plan to be doing in the rest of 2021?
Yeah, totally. So with the music I have with Øff Guard, we are planning on putting out a bunch of other stuff soon. We're we just finished doing a music video, so that's really cool for a new single that should be coming out in, I would say, like next month. We're just waiting for everything to come together. I feel like it's like the best song that we've done so far, so I'm really excited about that. I have a couple of features out. One is the one that's Be Okay on Revealed, and then I also my friends who are in the band Roderick, their new emo band from Long Island. I was able to feature on their song. It's called Save Me Reimagined, and it's out everywhere as well. They're really cool. They give me like kind of like Alisana vibes and like old school post-hardcore vibes too. So they're definitely a band that you should check out, Roderick. And yeah, just planning on putting out a bunch of stuff with Øff Guard. Really excited about it. We've been working like really hard throughout this whole this whole shitty year. So
I know it. No, now we got a new year, so hopefully this one's gonna go well.
Agreed.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm excited
So,
for this year too.
I know. Hopefully it works out. We can start gigging and doing some tours again and whatnot. But all right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna get this ugly mug off. We're gonna get you on the big screen. Let's check out this song. And when we get back, I'm gonna be asking you, give me a guilty pleasure song that you have. All right. I know we're going deep here, but
All
I'll
right,
be
cool.
right back. And just give me I'll know when you're done. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to be myself in a world that's headed straight for hell. If I seem out of line, then I apologize, but I for one cannot sit back and let this fly. If we can do something to help, so let's run and hide away for days and become, 'cause all we have is strength. If we could all just pray, this fades away. Though we're stuck today, together we'll be safe. We'll make it out okay. Lost my job the other day, and millions of people can't get paid. If I'm out of line, then I apologize. But if we try to take it one day at a time and do our best, then that's what helps. If we could all just pray, this fades away. Although we're stuck today, together we'll be safe. We'll make it out okay. We'll make it out okay. We'll make it out okay. Cool.
Woo! All right, bro. Great job, man. Dude, when you had that line about losing your job, that hit me. I lost my job through this, so I can totally relate to that song. Dude, beautiful voice, man. I think a bunch of people were saying that in the comments too. So
oh, thank you so much, man. I'm still having a little bit trouble hearing you, but I can hear the gist of what you're saying. Sorry, it's on my end.
No, you know what? Let's bring on Crazy Nick the Viking over here and see if his audio is better in your ear.
Hey, that was a great performance.
Oh, what's up?
Matt.
It's Nick. How's it going, man?
Hey, good to see you, man.
Good.
Can you hear him any better?
It's both kind of the same, I would say.
All right, well, listen, let's talk about your guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure song. Okay, so I have a couple. I would say like any like boy band songs are really my guilty pleasure, like the Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. Also, Tearing Up My Heart is also a great song. Also, this just came into mind. Rich Girl by Gwen Stefani is also a banger. That song is so good.
Okay, I respect that. And do you cover any of those Backstreet Boys songs? Because your voice would be amazing if you did a slow acoustic version of them.
I'm not sure exact. Did you say a cover of the Backstreet Boys? If I've ever done one,
Yeah.
I have. I've done it for work. I sing at a school for kids, like a preschool, and so we do covers like all the time. So I have done the Backstreet Boys for that. But I plan on. I really want to do one with my bands, like a rock cover of like a boy band song. So I would love to do that.
That's awesome, and only because Mateo is such a huge fan of Pierce the Veil. What is your favorite song by them?
By the Backstreet Boys?
No, by Pierce the Veil.
Oh, Pierce the Veil. Oh man. I would say I love Bulletproof Love. That's like one of my favorite songs by them. Also, Vic Fuentes one time tweeted about my bands because one of our friends, he like rushed to give him a promo card because Pierce the Veil records music on Long Island. So our friends like saw him at this restaurant, and he was like, "Yo, listen to this band," or like check them out. So I don't think he ever listened to us, which is a bummer, but he did tweet about us, which was cool.
All right, now I have a serious question. If you're gonna hear me, who was the worst famous band you ever saw perform live? If you don't want to answer that, it's okay. You can hit pass, and we'll make Nick answer it.
Oh, okay. I'll answer this one. I would say the worst was Blood on the Dance Floor. I saw them because I went to Warped Tour like pretty much every summer when I was a kid, and a bunch of bands, like even local bands that were around. Yeah, they were the worst band that I've ever seen live. They just did not have it together.
All right, and now an easy one. Who is the best band you ever saw live?
Ooh, okay. Oh man, this might be harder for me.
You can name more than one.
More than one? Okay. Bring Me the Horizon. They were amazing. All Time Low. They were incredible. They were absolutely insane. Also, not a band, but Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake. They were like, it's probably the best show I ever saw. They were amazing. Absolutely insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And in general, I know, Nick, I'm just keep talking away here, but I'll let you get the next one. In general, where do you get your inspiration to write your music?
Definitely from the artists and bands that I grew up listening to. My Chemical Romance is one of them. Definitely like recently from Dance Gavin Dance. All like different kind of genres too. I love like hip hop, but mostly rock and like mostly alternative stuff, including Pierce the Veil too. Lots of like inspiration from them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and it definitely shows. Today actually marks the history of when Jimi Hendrix got kicked out of BBC for going off the rails or going off script in his performance. Did your band ever do something that wasn't planned or off scripted that either really worked out or just didn't?
So I'm like the king of staying on script because if I'm like, oh, if I never know what to say like on stage, I always freak out. But my my bassist Tyler is like the king of just like doing improv and whatever. So like every time that something goes wrong, like maybe there's like a technical difficulty or something like that, Tyler is always like straight up on it, and he'll just do like his own stand up or just like say jokes, even if they're not funny. Like he'll just like shoot for the stars, and it's always like just the best. Like it's never planned, always an off-guard show is like technical difficulties, and then we try to like make up for it by saying random jokes. So yeah.
I love it. Yeah. And I'm so sorry, it's that time of the night where we got to get to the end. But before we do, what's the number one song you want people to check out, and where should they go find it?
Listen to Be Okay. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's on YouTube. This person just put it up on YouTube, like this Infinity Music and already has like 40,000 views, which is dope. Never thought I would have it, but it's cool. Doesn't matter though. But yeah, Apple Music, YouTube, and Spotify. It's called Be Okay. And listen to Øff Guard as well. Sorry.
No, you're good. Good. That is awesome, bro. And really, thank you so much for coming on the show. I know you were having some technical difficulties, but you made it through like a champ. So thank you so much. We love you. We're going to get you on again real soon, only because I want to give you a more chance to perform, hear some more sexy tunes. I want to hear maybe a Backstreet Boys song. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right, bro. Well, thank you so much, and we'll be in touch.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right. Later, bro. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, that was Matt Weiss from the band Øff Guard. He's got a new song, Be Okay, out to collaboration with some other people. Definitely go check it out. If you're just tuning in now, please make sure to start a watch party. We got a great guest coming on. His name is Dave Snider. He was in a band called Noema, and he's currently in a band from Magnetosphere. Shoot, I hope I say that right. Let's ask him. I probably said it wrong. Let's get him on right now. What's up, Dave?
Hey, how's it going?
Dude, I am jazzed out, man. I'm on way too much caffeine. Anyway, how the hell are you, man? What's new? How's 2020, 2021 going for you?
I think it's going as well as it's been going on most fronts for everybody else. We're all struggling. A lot of people are making sacrifices. You guys were talking about losing jobs. His song just before was talking about, losing his job. A lot of people are underemployed or unemployed because of this, and for what it's worth, I thought this break from real life, or whatever you want to say, would fuel me fuel me creatively, and it seemed to actually give me maybe a lack of material, the isolation. Like, I thought, I put a few things together, but I also, I think everybody kind of feels the burn of the general, sometimes discouragement of the whole situation, but we're all, out here trying to make the best of a weird situation. And my most hopeful thing is seeing, people step up and do good things for each other and for organizations to try and, because I think what's happening is it's hitting home, for a lot of people. And they realize that if they're struggling, someone, a little bit lower on the totem pole is probably struggling a lot more. So I think we're seeing the importance of community, and for example, the live streaming community that's come out of all of this, and things like this show and other communities that are out here keeping the music alive, because it's one of the few things as humans we can keep engaging on.
Absolutely. We've been.
I went on forever on that.
No, please. This shows.
I think we could all go on forever about how that particular part has affected us this year.
You're not kidding. And it's hitting everybody differently. And but that what's great is, like you said, the live stream community has really opened up their arms. And it was always around, but it wasn't as prominent as it is now. Right. So it's been nice. And a lot of people have been stepping up and providing, platforms for people to get out there. A lot of people have been throwing tips through Venmo and Cash App and a bunch of others. But so let's real quick talk about your music, and what got you playing guitar and your current band.
All right. So, yeah, you mentioned my current band, Meg The Magnetosphere, fronted by Megan Stepka, who was also a guest not too long ago.
She's awesome.
And I was previously in a band called the Noema, and we started as teenagers in like 97 and put out a couple albums. The one I'm proudest of was our second album. And, a lot of that band happening, that first band that I was in, came from, learning and sharing songs with friends and other players. And, I got my first guitar when I was like 8, something like that.
Oh, shit.
But I didn't really take it seriously till I was probably a teenager. And having those friends around who were mutually interested in music, it really helped me grow as a musician.
Absolutely. Anyone in particular of your friends that really inspired you, or did you have a mentor that really, helped you grow?
I mean, I think there were a lot of situations with, kids a couple of years older that had bands, and, we looked up to as players. I went to high school with a guy, Buddy Akita, who might be playing with a pretty famous band now still as a second guitarist. But his original project was called This Moment in Black History, and it's out of Cleveland. They're a punk rock outfit. They're pretty cool. And, he had a band before that, the Spasms. And we kind of followed them around like fanboys for a little bit and admired what they were doing. And, there's a few people like that, I'm sure, in all of our lives, but also my bandmates in my first band, me and Matt, the bassist and sometimes other guitarist and songwriter in the band, as well as eventually Lisa, the drummer in both Meg The Magnetosphere and that project.
I love Meg, by the way. She's great. And I was going to ask you, what is the Ohio music scene like?
It's pretty community driven. I would say it's tough because there's a lot of distance between the bigger music communities, but Northeast Ohio and the surrounding areas, kind of the whole Lake Erie shore area, has really centered itself around building a real music scene. Cleveland's got a lot of history with people like Bobby Womack and that whole family of musicians who gave so much to music history and the culture, and so many other artists. The Raspberries, I believe. And to put it in perspective, I don't know if anybody's a fan, but the Mars Volta came to town, and they were on stage, and they pointed out, they said, basically they made a joke about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame being the McDonald's of music, and that we should realize that we had amazing, talented bands like the Raspberries and other formative artists in our own city to be plenty proud of.
That is really cool. And Mateo, by the way, your screen name, I love it. I love it too. It's really funny. But okay, I got to get out of here. You got a song to play. We want to hear it. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
All right.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you again for having me. I'm also, I failed to mention in the interview, because, I'm good at that. I am also doing some solo material, and this is one of those songs. This is a song called Devil on Your Shoulder, sorry. And it's sort of a song that I wrote somewhere towards the end of the Noema and before Meg The Magnetosphere, and I didn't really know where it belonged. I didn't have a musical home for it in any of my projects, and didn't play it for a while, and I kind of came into being proud of the song instead of wondering where it belonged and just letting it be me. So that's my intent, and hopefully you guys hear that in this too. I'm going to make an adjustment so I can hear myself and play you. I see the devil on your shoulder. I feel the darkness creeping in. I know the pain that comes with loneliness. I know 'cause that's just where I've been. So are you coming in? Or coming out? Yeah, are you coming in? Or coming out? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere in between. Somewhere in between. Somewhere in between. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I see the fear that hides behind your smile. I know the darkness and the shame. I know the pain that lives inside of you. I know 'cause I'm the one to blame. So are you coming in? Coming out? So are you coming in? Or coming out? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere in between. Somewhere in between. Somewhere in between. Yeah, I don't know. If I can't save myself, I'll save you. And if I can't find myself, I'll find you. And if I can't save myself, I'll save you. And if I can't find myself, I'll find you. I'll find you. Yeah, I'll find you. Yeah, I'll find you. Yeah, I'll find you. Oh, I'll find you. Yeah, 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 I'll find you. So are you coming in? Coming out? Yeah, are you coming in? Coming out? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere in between. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Woo! Bro, you got me right here, man. That had some meaning in it, bro, and it was really, really beautiful, bro. Really melancholy, haunting, really nice, man. The audience was loving it.
Thank
Nick
you.
was saying serious chills for this song. I was gonna bring Nick on, but we're actually running out of time, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine.
But you know what? Let's
Hopefully-
bring him in anyway. Nick, get on here, buddy. How the hell are you?
Doing great. And Dave, thank you so much for that performance. You were amazing tonight.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I'm running the sound differently than I usually do. Hopefully, it came across as well as I'd hoped.
Oh, it sounded crisp and it sounded great. I did want to ask you real quick, does writing your stuff for your solo performances opposed to the bands come a little bit more naturally, or is it just about the same?
Um, I think the change is opening myself up stylistically with the controls, I guess you'd say, of a designated project style, the restrictions, so to speak, that we place upon ourselves. Uh, what's his name earlier was, forgive me, was talking earlier about different influences and bands he appreciated, and I think that those genre boxes, all the boxes he was checking with post-hardcore and all that was really exciting me. So I'm interested to see what his band is about.
Matt, you mean Matt from
Yeah,
Øff Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
No,
great.
he was
All
really
right.
great.
I got one more question for actually two, but one more really hard question. What is your favorite channel on TV?
Good Lord. I mean, I don't really watch channels. Netflix?
Yeah, me too. If someone asked me that, that's exactly what I would say. All right, excellent. And before I let you go, where should everybody go to check you out?
You can check out Meg The Magnetosphere on our Facebook page, Instagram. Our music is available on Spotify, Bandcamp. We're currently promoting a single, or two actually, coming up from our upcoming album, Tabula Rosa. It's a fun process. We're all working on it together in the studio. Thanks for all the links.
Absolutely. They're in the comment section, so everyone can go check them out there. I want to give a big heart to Dave, a.k.a. Crunchy Magic, and Meg Stepka. She does a festival. You're going to want to get in touch with her, but you can get her in touch with Meg in the Magnetosphere. I'm saying it wrong every time. Darn it. I'm so sorry. I love you guys.
I'm pretty sure you got it. So don't worry.
I was practicing. I was like, yeah. All right. Thank you so much for coming on the show. We hope to have you come on again, and it was great talking with you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon. Take it easy. All right, guys, that was Dave, and right now you're tuning into the Stereo Joe Show. We are a musician talk show where we're bringing you musicians from all around the world. Today, we're keeping it just local to the U.S. But anyway, if you'd like to be on the show, please get in touch with me or Nick Fantuzzi or Nick the Viking, but it's probably going to be easiest to get through Stereo Joe. We are on Instagram, stereo_JO, and we're also on Facebook as Stereo Joe. There's a fake imposter out there. There's a Stereo JOE, and you tell them how mean they are for getting our name. And anyway, I'm just kidding. They're probably really nice guys. But darn it, they're not us. Meg, we love you. All right, Nick, what is going on with you in that great, amazing place you live in?
So, I'm just enjoying the performances tonight. I do want to remind everybody that's a great time to start some more watch parties right now because we're only halfway through the night. We have more performances for everybody, and you don't want to miss them because there's some new performances you haven't seen before.
Absolutely. And we have a great one. Betty's coming up soon, and she is a great performer. She's from West Virginia, and she's been all over Facebook. But in the meantime, we're going to go back to this song because we're pumping it up like effing crazy. It's Games by Stereo Joe Me. Oh!
Yeah, I know where you go when you're feeling down. Yeah, I know what you'll say when I'm not around. When I'm not around, it's just games we play that lead us to our own demise. It's always say or that we make up our own minds. Yeah.
Betty is not here. Period. What did you hear? Question mark.
Well, we can live and we can laugh, and I know I'm back until I fade away. Yeah, I know where you go when you're feeling down. Yeah, I know what you'll say when I'm not around. When I'm not around, it's these games we play that lead us to our own demise.
Can you hear me now?
So we say, or that we make up.
Oh, shit.
Our own minds. Yeah. dark depression creates a maze and then I flow away.
Shit. All right, well, you got to get Betty on. You can hear me.
For so long that I lost my way on the road to my dream.
Mateo, you're blowing up my spot. Don't tell her it was me. Tell her it was my dog.
I can see for miles. Yeah, it's still me. Yeah, it's still me. After all this time.
I just want to say that Jimmy James is my favorite performer. He's so cute with that new haircut. Oh gosh, is that him playing guitar? Oh, so sexy. This damn microphone's busted.
I know where you go when you're feeling down. I know what you'll say when I'm not around.
And I'm back. Guys, I don't know who that really cute girl was a few minutes ago, but she's absolutely right. No. All right, you know what, damn it? My microphone is not hooked up, so the computer mic has been on. Oh, what a shit show. Okay. Well, whatever. That's how it goes sometimes. But okay, guys, we are waiting for Betty to come. I think she was having a little bit of a connection issue. That happens sometimes. But Nick, let's all tell them about our show real quick on Wednesday. We got a special edition of the Stereo Joe Me Show. Tell us about it, son.
Gear up, all you 80s fans, because this week's Wednesday.
Can't hear you. Aw, shoot.
What? Okay, I'll be right
well,
back.
You know what? You can hear me when you're not supposed to. We can't hear Nick when we're supposed to. This show is falling apart. Betty, where art thou? Okay, Chris, thank you so much. Very cool. Thank you. We appreciate you tuning in so much. Mateo, I hope you didn't tell her it was me because that was somebody else. All right, guys. Nick the Viking is back. Can we hear him?
I'm back.
No, we still can't hear you.
Really?
My life is falling apart.
I'll be right back.
It's called My Life's Falling Apart. It's a great, great one. Hey, thank you so much. All right. Thank you. Yeah, we were just jamming a little bit. All right, guys. I don't know what is happening to this world, but when everything like this happens, I know I'm looking for Betty, but she's not here yet. Let's see. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to go to another video from, oh, wait, Nick, are you there?
Can you hear me now?
No, Nick, your computer is the devil. All right, we'll see you later. We're going to another video. This is called the Oh Shit Movement. This is Moving Groovers by Richard Brorson, one-man band. Oh, shiitake. All right, let's check it out right now. I'm getting it on. This is called the I'm Falling to Pieces episode. All right. Dang nabbit. Let's get it. I got to share audio. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. We'll be back. Thank you so much.
I live in California, where the sun still shines. We live in California, we keep working 9 to 5.
Guess who's in the house? We got Betty in the house. What's going on, Smokestackbetty?
Sorry about that. I told you I'm technologically challenged.
No, I cannot hear you.
You can't hear me?
It's falling apart. Let's see. How about now? Oh, shoot, Betty, I don't think it's you because we couldn't hear Nick either. Nick, let's see if you're there. Nick, are you there?
Yeah, and I can hear Betty.
Still can't hear you guys.
But
Can you hear me now?
This is
Betty,
never
I
happened
can hear you. I can hear.
You can hear me?
Both of you. I can hear.
can't hear me?
both.
Is this a new game we're doing? Two words. It
Sound
begins
like
with I love.
Can
The Queen. Brooke
hear.
says the Queen is in the house. Betty, I can't wait. We can hear her and Nick. Okay, if you guys can hear them, let's let you talk and I'll be back.
Hey Betty, thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about your music and a little bit about the style that you play. Can you hear me? Hey, Betty? Okay, so maybe she might be having an audio issue separate on her own end. Hey Betty, can you hear me?
I am I would say folk, soft rock. Yeah. I'm folk, soft rock.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you not hear me?
Yeah.
I still can't hear you peeps.
You
What is
can't hear
going
me?
on? This is, I know what happened.
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, go on, please.
I would say folk, soft rock. Yeah. Folk, soft rock. Yes.
I still can't hear you peeps. What is going on? I can hear my beautiful people now.
You can hear me now?
Oh yes, Nick. I hear sultry, sexy voice. I'm gonna let you two do your thing though, and I'm gonna jump out and I'll be back.
Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yeah, Betty, we can hear you loud and clear. There might be a little bit of delay, but please go on with your music and tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. I hadn't written anything since 2009, and I started playing on SDF, I think, in April.
And for those that aren't familiar, what is SDS?
It is Socially Distant Fest. It's a music platform for musicians and tarot card readers, dancers, any kind of performance from all over the world. There's musicians on there that is just freaking incredible. And I'm blessed to be a part of it. And the community has become like a family. And we support each other. Like we share videos and everything. And it's just really awesome. Any kind of performance.
I was gonna say, if you have another device playing the audio back, it might be best to turn it down. I think that's what we're hearing is that little reverb thing.
Okay.
Perfect.
I can't hear you now, though.
You can't hear me anymore?
Now I can. I can't see you.
Oh.
Okay. You want me to go ahead with the song?
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it, and then you can go right into it.
Okay, this is I hadn't written anything since 2009, and I was kind of burnt out on music, and SDF gave me the love of music back, the people on there, and they're so encouraging. And I wrote this song, basically, we called our mantra, it's the coronavirus song, it's called Where Do We Go From Here? So... Where do we go from here? Is this another number? Where do we go from here? Are we gonna get out of line? Places to go are off limits. Things we want to do for granted are off limits. The pressure of limits. Wearing a mask is too normal. Is this another number? Where do we go from here? Are we gonna get out? Whoa. Give us the darling afloat. Anyone's gonna get us out of this mess. I wanna go. From here. Give us another number. Where do we go from here? I ain't gonna get out. Whoa.
Listen, friends, we miss living out. If you ever stop around, stay with the God. I don't like it. Okay,
That was a great performance, Betty. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I wanted to know a little bit about wait, hold on, sorry about that. I wanted to know a little bit about where the name came from, Smokestackbetty. I'm sure everyone
Okay,
else is wondering.
I used to ride a 10-speed bike with no brakes, and one day I was heading down this hill, and I was on my 10-speed, and my friend said I passed him like he was sitting still, and I was smoking them tennis shoes, and so became Smokestackbetty.
I like that. I like that a lot. So actually today, Mariah Carey just was the first artist to ever hit the top 100 or top 100 4 decades in a row, I would assume. And I was wondering if there is an artist that you would like to see up at number 1 or even come back up to number 1 from the past.
Melanie, Bonnie Raitt.
Oh, okay. Very.
Top ones.
Yeah. Anyone else you would like to give a shout out for? Even anyone like a regional band that's still making their way up?
Oh, there's a lot of them. Anna Lee Keeler, Soul Jam. Ivan Besa, which is Jaguardini. Jess Cantley. Gosh, there's so many to name. Max Sharp, Mackenzie Sharp. Bethy and Jake Allen are the creators of SDF. And I'm telling you, there couldn't be anybody more loving, more supportive of the musicians that's on the side.
We are definitely going to check that out. And you mentioned Bonnie Raitt. I've tried to learn one of her songs once, and she is a phenomenal guitarist. Is she one of your biggest inspirations, or who was some of the people?
Melanie was my biggest inspiration. And I have 2 guitars signed by her.
Oh.
And I have her tattoo autograph on my arm. It's her actual autograph.
Nice.
I met her when I go to her concerts. I can sell CDs for her. I get to sit by her at the autograph table, which is pretty awesome. I got to play her guitar one time on a sound check.
Oh, so they normally say meeting your inspiration sometimes is a letdown, but in this case, it was a major high.
I've went to see her numerous times. Very first time I drove to Michigan to see her with a friend of mine. And then since then, she used to play at Kent Theater. And I would go there and see her regularly, like once a year. But she hasn't played there for a long time. My bucket list is to meet all the family that I've made on SDF. And so far, I went to Virginia, and I met 4 of the musicians and fans, Brittany and Bill Howard, and which is Reverend Bill, or Bill's Confessional on Sunday nights. He's really awesome too. And Ivan, which is Jaguardini, and he's such a sweetheart, and he's very talented, very creative. He's a genius. And then the next day Corey plays banjo, and she's so sweet and so awesome. She writes killer ballads and killer songs. And then I drove to Martinsburg, West Virginia the next day and met Jess Cantley. And he's another genius in the music world. He's really awesome, very creative. He's a songwriter and music writer. He's just really good. And then I flew to Florida and I met Annalie Keener and Will Keener, and I got to play with them on their gig. I sang 3 songs, and Annalie backed me up. And then I stayed with my friend Trish, and Mackenzie drove from Jacksonville, Florida to meet me at Vero Beach. And it was just awesome. I mean, I think that's a cool bucket list to have.
I'll tell you what, you are so awesome, and I feel horrible that we had these sound issues and all this stuff going on. But
Shit happens, not a big deal.
I want to get you on as soon as possible again. We'll talk with you behind the scenes, but whenever you're free, I want to get you on. We'll get you on right away. We'll even give you a little bit of an extended set. And I want to apologize to all your friends and fans out there. They're showing you so much love in the comments. And one of the other guests that was on before was telling us how awesome you are, and we're in for a treat. So I want to make sure that we can get you back on real soon. But real quick, Kevin, I want to let you know we're going to be going to you in just a minute. I want to go a little bit later with Betty only because we got her on a little late, and I'm sorry, but we're going to still give you your regular time too. But I see you're playing a 12-string guitar there, and now I guess you prefer that over the acoustic. Just curious, why?
When I play a 6-string, I feel naked. I'm used to the full sound. I mean, there's just not another sound like the fullness of a 12. I've been playing a 12-string since I was like 15. I've been playing for like 50 years.
No, I love it. I love the 12-string. And now, were you a Jimmy Page fan at all? He did that quite a bit. No Zeppelin.
Nah. I mean, I like his music and everything, but don't really play it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm more of a folk soft rock artist.
Did you hear about Bob Dylan selling his music for $300 million?
No, wow.
Yeah, it was just happened, I think, in the last month or two. He sold the entire catalog. Whew, that is a freaking lot of money. But all right, and
this
really,
game would be set for life.
definitely. Oh my God! I mean, you could have 300 kids and they'd be freaking loaded. But real quick, on a personal note, where is one of your favorite spots to vacation?
Well, before Corona, I'm pretty much a hermit and didn't go much of anywhere. So since this happened, I've probably traveled more than I have in years. I finally have a dependable enough vehicle where I felt comfortable enough to go out of state. And I mostly played around town. I would play like once every 6 months. And I'd love to go to California to see the Glass Beach. That would be really cool, and to meet a lot of my friends there too. L.A. Jones is there. She's very talented singer-songwriter. And she's usually on at 9:30 at night. Not all the time, but she's sick right now. But when she comes back on, look up videos of L.A. Jones. She's really good.
That is awesome. And I was going to say real quick too, where should everyone go to get in touch with you if they want to meet you? And of course, and then how do people find SDF?
Socially Distant Fest is a group on Facebook. You just go there and join. It's free to join. And the staff is volunteers, so they take tips. And musicians can get tips when they play there. You get like a wide variety of people watching you. Like there's one guy that watches me from India. I mean, it's an incredible platform.
Well, I love to hear it, and I love that you've gotten yourself out there even more during this time. You know, it's been the opposite for a lot of people, but for you, you've been getting out there. I love it. I'm glad you're making new connections, and I'm glad you're playing a lot more to the public there because you got a crew here that loves you. So that is really cool, and everyone should go check out Smokestackbetty. That's her.
Me and the Depreders are really great too. They're not on SDF, they're on Facebook, but they're really good. She's a hell of a blues player.
I love it. I love it. Well, I want to thank you so much, and everyone should go check out Smokestackbetty, and I hope we get you on this show real soon. Nick's going to get in touch with you tonight, hopefully, and we'll get you right back.
All righty. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
You. And stay safe.
You too.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Guys, if you were just joining in now, this is the Stereo Joe Show. We're a musician talk show bringing you music from all around the world. We just were in West Virginia. Now we were in Ohio earlier. We were in PA, Long Island before. And now we are shooting back to Ohio, I believe, with our next guest, Kevin Milner. He's a singer-songwriter. He's got a really funny song. He was cracking me up before about it. But let's get him on the show and tell him all about it.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, brother?
I'm doing real well. How about you?
Doing well. I'm excited to have you on. I can't wait to hear your song. It had me cracking up before, even though there was a little bit of seriousness to it. But real quick, how have you been doing during the new year, and how did you get through last year?
I've been doing fine in the new year. I really, I can't complain too much about my life. I am a stay-at-home parent, so I don't have to risk going out. So basically, I miss playing music for people and going to concerts, but I'm okay.
Well, good. Yeah, I know it's been rough on everybody, but thank God that we've had this avenue to get out there and talk to everybody and meet new people. And I'm sure you've been meeting a whole lot of new people through all this.
I have been. I probably have more fans now than I ever have in the past, just from playing online almost all the time. So it's in a weird way been good for me, but I don't want to I would prefer the world go back to normal, even though it's been good for me,
I agree. I'm with you on that, and I know how it is. But we got to make the most of it, and you have been, so that's really exciting. And I'm sorry to get you on a few minutes late, but we're gonna let you stay a few minutes late, so we won't lose any time with you. But yeah, okay. So let's get to start talking about your song and your story a little bit.
Okay. Well, my song is called Two Stone Tomorrow, and the origin of the song, I had a tumor on my aorta, a rare type of tumor called a paraganglioma, and they took it off. And when they took it off, it left me with a nerve that went to my vocal cord that got cut. So it got cut and it left me with a paralyzed vocal cord. So basically what happened was my girlfriend came in to tell me after my surgery that I lost my voice. It was the first thing I asked her. And I was like, well, that's okay. I'm too stoned for playing tonight anyway. I'll probably be too stoned tomorrow. And so I don't even remember this story, but she tells me weeks later, that's what I said. And then that's what inspired the song. So I just thought it was funny, I just lost my voice. At that point, you couldn't even hear me from 5 feet away. After rehab and an implant put in my neck, you can hear me now. But at that point, you couldn't hear me at all. So it's just kind of funny that I said I was too stoned because I was just messed up from my surgery,
You were literally, they gave you the pills. You were feeling good.
Nothing.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm glad that you are doing well, and in spite of losing a vocal cord, you said, I'm not going to let that affect me. I'm getting right in there. And all right, well, let's jump right into this song, and I'll be right back at the end of it.
Okay, cool.
See you in a sec.
I'll do my best. My voice is a little rough tonight, actually. I'm struggling a bit. Here we go. It's called Two Stone Tomorrow. Well, I've got a choice to make in life. Be too stoned or in too much pain. And I've never been particularly brave, so guess which one usually wins. But I've got the mighty and I've got the cash. I got 6 strains under my glass. It's never enough, I said. Just need one more bowl to get me to bed. But I'd do anything to see your smile so bright. I beg, I'd steal, I'd borrow. But I'm probably too stoned for seeing the night. And I'll probably be too stoned tomorrow. Too stoned tomorrow. And I'm trying hard not to slip away. I'm doing the best that I can. So will you, dear, take me in your arms, hold me till I'm human again? 'Cause I could have been anything I wanted in life. Attorney, a teacher, a tailor. I picked up a guitar and sang, and I got to become a failure. I'd do anything to see your smile so bright. I'd beg, I'd steal, I'd borrow. But I'm probably too stoned for singing tonight. And I'll probably be too stoned tomorrow. Too stoned tomorrow. I'd do anything to see your smile so bright. I beg, I steal, I borrow. But I'm probably too stoned for singing tonight. And I'll probably be too stoned tomorrow. Yes, I'm probably too stoned for singing tonight. And I'll probably be too stoned tomorrow. Too stoned tomorrow.
Wow. Awesome song. It's melancholy, and especially knowing the meaning behind it, it really just makes it a whole deeper song. And it's funny because if we didn't hear the meaning from it, it still would have that beautiful feel to it, but you almost might think of something else, knowing about what it is. It really, really powerful song. I love it, man.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. It was a great performance as well. And I did want to ask, because you had mentioned about your voice, do you find it harder to do some of the old songs that you used to do with your different vocal style?
Yeah, I can't do about half the songs that I've written. So a lot of the more upbeat stuff I just can't do anymore. Or if I do, that's the one fast song I'm playing in my set,
Okay.
So I abandoned a lot. And what I did was I went out and found a singer to sing a lot of my old songs, and she's a classically trained soprano. And my little band's called OPA, OPA, and she has the most amazing voice in the world. So in a weird way, like losing my voice was really good for my music.
You never know how certain things are going to work out.
Yeah, it's true. And I get a lot of people that tell me they like my new voice better, which is kind of a weird insult in a way. I like my old voice, but it is distinctive now. And the problem is I can only sing like 20, 25 minutes and my voice is done. So like I used to sing 3 hours a night, no problem. And now I got 20 minutes in me. But just to perform at all, I mean, there was like a 4-month period where I couldn't even talk to anybody, So it's like to be able to perform again, that means the world to me, And like now I'm playing every night, like on Betty is on the SDF. I play a lot. That's where I've made all my fans too. I know you already went all through that. But just to be able to play for people like that, it's like help me get through this quarantine, that I can still perform, because I'm not someone who's like super great at sanity, not my strong suit, and I need music in my life, and I need the approval of others in a weird way, and so to have that side, it really helps my life. So music has been my savior. Listening and playing has been my savior during this quarantine for sure.
Any big artists that
are you muted?
Yes. No. Can you hear me, Kev?
I can't hear you.
Okay. He can hear me. He can hear me. No. Speaking of some of the music that's been getting you through, any songs in particular, or I mean, other than just the artist on the SDF, but like any like famous songs that we would know?
I really love Jason Isbell, so he's been my favorite to listen to mostly. He's got a song on his new album called "Be Afraid," and it goes, "Be afraid, be very afraid, do it anyway." And that's just sort of been my motto, that I picked that up from him. So I like him a lot. I like Morgan Wade a lot. I don't know if you heard her. She's got an awesome song called "The Night." She's like an up and coming. You might be able to get her on the show. So she's not where like you know, she's getting famous, but she's not quite super famous, you know. So that's a great song. I really like Brian Fallon. He's been one of my favorites to listen to.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's who I've been mostly listening to, I would say.
I'm sure everyone at home is wondering, which Full House character are you most like?
See, I thought I was Uncle Jesse, and everyone turned around and said that I was Danny or Joey. And I do make a lot of dad jokes, so like Joey would be a pretty fair one, I guess, but I wouldn't seduce an underage singer like he did.
What
You know,
happened? I don't even know the story.
He's, you know, the Alanis Morissette's song "You Ought to Know" is supposed to be about Uncle Joey. That Dave Coulier dated Alanis Morissette when she was a teenager. It's a famous story.
What?
I'm apparently like clueless to this. I was gonna say you got it, dude, but holy shit, what the hell?
Uncle Jesse was cooler, so I want Uncle Jesse. You know, that's the best.
He was the musician, you know?
Yeah.
Hair. I wish I had cool hair. Real cool.
Me too, Nick, you bastard.
Yeah, I would pay money for that. My little brother
Yeah,
has
take it.
one because down to it's like waist, and I would love that, but I can't. My hair grows this way, it grows out, not down. Sad.
Hey, that's a good style. Hey, I was gonna ask you. I'm taking a left turn right here. What is your favorite activity to do outside of music?
Outside of music, well, I had 3 daughters under the age of 10, and so we've started rock climbing and going and doing a bunch of hiking and stuff. And so that's been my favorite thing to do lately. Is also teaching them how to play hacky sack. So they're like hacky sacking at a college level already.
Nice.
So, you know, I have a ton of fun with my daughters. So, you know, like hang out with them during the day, play music at night. I got a good life. I cannot complain. And so, yeah, just spending time with them. If they, I don't know if they'll watch this, 'cause I don't know if I'll let them hear the song that I played, because I don't want to answer those questions, you know. But Eleanor, Penelope, and Charlotte, my 3 daughters, and they're awesome people. I love getting to spend time with them.
Yeah, that's awesome. You mentioned you were a stay-at-home dad, and that's awesome that you got three awesome daughters, and you guys are close, and rock climbing and hiking. I mean, getting in the nature bathing. That's really exciting. So I'm glad to hear that. And everything happens for a reason. You're a voice, the music, you know, meeting this new singer. And what are your plans going to be going forward?
That's a tough call. I mean, it's right now everything's so up in the air. I would love to start touring again, and I would love to. You know, my big dream is to tour through Europe, and if I could go with Alyssa, you know, my little band, to tour through Europe, that would be a big dream of mine. But I would love just to, you know, I just released a new album, so that's out on Spotify. So I probably won't be doing an album for a while. Basically, I made an album right before I lost my voice in the surgery. So it's the last recording of my old voice. So if anybody's interested, just look me up on Spotify. The album's called The Endless Traveler. And I sort of recorded it as I thought I was dying or had a chance of dying, and I knew I was going to lose my voice. So it's super dark. But it's good still. It's worth watching or worth listening to, I think.
Are there any more? Oh, no, Gad.
Yeah.
Are there any more collaborations on the horizon with other artists?
Well, you know, I've started singing with my girlfriend, mostly because she's home and I can pressure her into singing, you know. She's not really into it too much, but I'm like, hey, Joey, you know, and she sounds really good. We got like 150 likes on the video that she did with me, so that's like 140 more than I usually get. So I might have,
Usually works that way. I know. I don't know. We had a special girl singer this weekend, and we got a lot more love than normal too. I don't get it. You know, Nick's beautiful. I don't know. What the hell, man? No, but so are you, Kev. What the heck, man? But all right.
Videos, you're good, man. I watched that Dream song, the video you have on YouTube, or it's Games. It's called Games.
Games, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song, man. It's catchy. I was singing it along afterwards. So you put up the good work, man. I like your guitar playing.
Oh, well, thank you. We're gonna come out to you one day, hopefully, and then hopefully, you know, we can get to meet you in person. That would be really cool. But we're definitely gonna get you on the show again. But before I let you go, I'm sorry we're at that time. Where should everyone go to check you out and find you?
All right, I got several. Basically, my Facebook page is probably just my personal page. You can add me on there, Kevin Milner, Milner. Kevin Milner Music is my Facebook music page. I have a SoundCloud.com/Kevin Milner Music. I have a YouTube channel, Spotify. I have 3 albums up on Spotify, and my album is streaming. It's herenow.kevinmilner.com or kevinmilner.herenow.com. It'll have a link to all the services that you can listen to the album. So that's probably the best way. My Facebook page is probably the best way to reach me.
All right. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And it was so great to meet you. You got a great story. Everyone go follow Kevin, and we'll be in touch real soon to get you back on.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, Kev. Nice talking to you. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
All right, guys, if you're just tuning in now, this is the Stereo Joe Show. That was Kevin Milner, singer-songwriter. He's in a band called Opa. Really great guy. Go give him some love. Up next, though, we got my good buddy Diego coming on. He is a studio musician. He's in one of my favorite bands, Bogo, and he's just an all-around great guy. Let's get him on the show right now. What's up, Diego?
What's up, Jimmy?
Can you hear me? What's up? How have you been?
What's up, Jimmy? Yeah, I can hear you. What's up? Can you hear me? Been good. Yeah, I'm here with the
team,
432 Hertz Studios. That's where we're at.
Woo! All right, I love it.
So, what's up, Jimmy?
No, I know it's been a minute. I haven't seen you in like a whole year or something.
It's
great to see you
it's
again.
been a minute. Yeah.
Too long. I just saw on Facebook you did a 13-hour session. You got an awesome studio going on. Tell us a little bit about that.
I've been in the studio business for about 6 years, and now I finally got my own with my boys here at 432 Hertz. So I'm just here to serve music.
I love it. You are really talented, and I've been hearing a lot of the music that you've been putting out, and it is awesome. Gene showed me a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, oh, who recorded this? He's like, Diego. I'm like, holy shit. Bro, you have taken your skill level in music in general and the recording to the next level. How did you do it?
I just listen. I just listen to like a lot of independent bands. That's where you learn the most from, I believe. Because usually big bands, when they make it, they become a trend, and that trend starts to be followed, and then everybody starts doing the same type of music. So I think big bands are, I don't know, like famous people that they just set a trend that everybody follows and lock us into a certain kind of music. So when you listen to independent artists or independent bands, you're open to whatever sound they create at home or wherever they feel comfortable. So when you listen, you have more material to learn from.
That's a great point. In the industry, it becomes very cookie cutter. Once something becomes big, they duplicate it. All the different artists end up doing the same thing. A lot of songs sound the same. So you're right. Going to the independent artist to get that original sound, and I'm sure they're doing that too to find something new. But
exactly.
So who's been one of your most exciting artists that you've got the chance to work with this year?
This year, it's been wild. It's been wild. So my favorites, I would say my own band Bogo, of course, because they're open. Oh, and also one of my artists, he's here with me, by the way. If you want, he can sing something from you. It's in Spanish, though. But
that's
his name
great.
is Solano. Yeah, Solano is he's about to make some good stuff. I don't know if I can say the S word here.
Yeah, please go ahead. Shit, that's fine.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, because by the way, sorry for my accent. Whatever.
You're great. We love it.
I'm good.
No, I love it, man. I first met you at the Clash Bar. How many years ago was that now?
Oh, I can't even remember. It was a while ago, but yeah. Clash Bar was a nice place, man. It is a nice place. I haven't been there in a while too, because COVID and all that. But that's where I met you guys, and that's where I met all their great bands. Like, for example, the Fire Floods, Voices. I don't know if you heard them.
Oh yeah, Five Voices.
Randy Hayes Trio. That's like my favorite one from that scene, from the Clifton scene, Newark scene. Randy Hayes, I think, is my favorite band.
Yeah, Randy Hayes. He's so animated on stage. He's got a great voice.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Killer. But Bogo is pretty awesome too. You guys are really awesome. You guys have put out a bunch of new songs. What's been the most favorite song that you guys have put out together?
Well, our favorite song, it's the last one. It's Goodbye. It's a lo-fi kind of vibe, and of course, usually your favorite song is gonna be the last one you put out, because that's kind of the example of how much you have learned so far in your career. For example, your first song is gonna be one thing, but you gotta learn something from that first song, and then your second song is gonna have those improvements that you learned from the first song, and so on. Or first song, or first EP, first album, they're just material for you to learn from. So Goodbye is kind of a show of our evolution as Bogo.
I love that song. You know, it starts out. I feel like I hear like the record crackle on it a little bit. Like you said, it's lo-fi. Gene's got that great voice. You produced it. Awesome. So I'm gonna actually have Nick send that to me, and we're gonna pull it up. That's I know it was on Spotify, but is it on YouTube too?
Yeah, it's on YouTube too.
Perfect. I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna go right now, real quick, and let you do a performance. And if your friend wants to come on and sing right after, we're totally down for that. And then when I get back, we'll talk another minute, and then I want to play Goodbye as well. So I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right.
All right, and then you'll do a little performance right now. You're down?
Of course. I mean, I'm not a singer, but I've been. Yeah. I was classically trained on guitar, so I can play you guys a classical piece. Maybe something I haven't worked on in a while, but I'm confident. So let's do this. This is from Antonio Lauro. He's a modern composer. This piece is called Registro from a suite that he has. It's the prelude to a suite. So let's see how it comes out. Nervous. My own audience here. And that was thank you. Yeah, that was Danza Negra from Lauro himself too. It's like my favorite composer.
Diego, you were fucking amazing, bro. That was amazing, dude. When now did you get so good, bro? Oh my
So
god.
it's cutting
dude.
off. I can't hear you. Couldn't hear you.
Oh,
All right,
no.
now I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh,
now I can hear you.
that was absolutely amazing, bro.
Thank you. A lot of mistakes, but they're part of it.
Dude, no one can tell, man. Dude, you have turned up the volume so much since I saw you last perform with Minor King. I think it was I don't know if it was with Bogo. I think the last time I saw you perform was with Minor King. So how long ago was that?
Minor King. It was years ago, I believe. Like over a year. Yeah. Over a year. Almost a year.
Maybe even 2 now, believe it or not.
Right. Yeah, because 2020 felt like it didn't even feel like a year. It felt like something else, like a limbo that we were caught in. Like
a time warp. You're like my one other friend. I didn't see him for 2 years, and then the next time I saw him play, he was like 10 times better than me. Holy shit, bro. That was freaking amazing, man. I love it. All right.
Still cutting off. Wait, let me see. Let me change my Wi-Fi settings.
You know what? It might be me. Nick, can you hear any better now?
Hey, can you hear me at all?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I fixed it.
Okay, perfect.
I was going to say.
Now. Oh.
Oh, no. The good news is we can hear you. Is your friend there that wants to sing? Oh no, he froze because he did the Wi-Fi thing. Shoot, Diego,
okay.
Leave. If you leave and come back, it should be better.
All right, I'll do that.
Leave and then come right back.
I'll do that.
We'll see you in 1 sec. All right, and then bring your friend on if you don't mind. Let's see. All right, let me do this. I'll help him. Boom. All right. Dude, holy shit, he's freaking amazing, man.
Wow. When you and Gene talked about how good he was, I had no idea he was on that level.
Dude, I love hearing classical music like that. It's just, I can't even fathom how the hell you do it. And dude, he's gotten really great, man. It's not even funny. Chris, thank you so much for sticking around this whole show, bro. We love you, Chris. If you play an instrument, please get in touch with us. We're getting you on the show, man, for sure. But damn, bro, you know what, too? Maybe the internet's just going crazy with people on it tonight. And I know StreamYard did some sort of an update. I was reading it when I got on. I wonder if that's causing it. We got a week to figure out what the hell's going on, but damn.
Mateo was also getting some major delays during that performance as well.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Yeah,
so hopefully. All right, Diego's back. All right, awesome. Can you hear us? Okay, good.
Better.
Yes,
all right,
I can hear you guys.
Was your friend's name Orlano, was it?
His name is Solano.
Oh, yeah, let's get him on if you don't mind. And then I want to hear his voice. I can't wait.
Of course.
And if you want to do another song, I am totally down to hear. Oh, I recognize that guitar. Yo, what's up?
Oh, that's Petit right there.
Hey, you're
here.
how you doing? Oh, you got the hookah there. Oh, shit. I'm coming down. Yo, what's up?
You know where we're from.
Dude, if you ever would, we could host a show from there if you're ever down.
It's still cutting off.
Oh, no. All right, well, we can hear you good. So if you could, sing a song and I'll be back.
All right. Let's do that. All right, guys. So this is my new artist, Solano, and he's going to perform some songs for you. You want the guitar?
Sure. Which one should I do? I don't know, man. I'm gonna start with the first one I did. This was for my ex, but I send her this song. I hope so. No, the thing with this song is I wrote this for my ex and I sent her to like private and stuff, and well, no, she didn't care. So I just uploaded it to YouTube and hope you guys like it. Tengo pensamientos, no. Veo tu recuerdo cuando cerrando mis ojos me despierto en el ayer. Yo sé cuando me despierto todo será igual. Todo esto solo fue un sueño, pues tú ya no estás. Pero tú ya no estás. Y es con él con quien tú vas a las tardes soa. Yo sé que la embarré, me arrepiento. Eso se terminó. Here comes the fun part. Pero si empezamos otra vez, no me pare mal. Tú y yo y nadie más, perdámonos y ya. Por donde no nos encuentre nunca más, volver hacia atrás. No te vas a arrepentir, sé que te gustará. Que viaje por tu piel todas las noches ya. Quiero sentirte toda y mi mayor deseo es que tú y yo seamos otra vez. You got me in the zone. Just tell me you love me again. Let me hear you one more time. I'm curious your lies. I just wanna hear some more. Ahora entiendo por qué no me sale nada bien. Si fuiste tú la que me dijo que estaría bien cuando las cosas se ponían muy difíciles. Por eso me arrepiento y te quiero decir, pero si empezamos otra vez, no me parece mal. Tú y yo y nadie más, perdámonos y ya. Por donde no nos encuentre nunca más, volver hacia atrás. All right.
That's Zolano with a Z for you guys.
Should I do another one?
Yeah, do another one.
Okay, now. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back.
It's coming back. Oh, wait, he's not. All right, so do another one.
Keep going. Keep going. I love it.
I like no.
Okay. Ya no siento ni el calor ni el frío de tu sexo, ni tu perfume, sé que me jodas, siento eso. Prefiero que me odies, que me insultes, prefiero todo menos que no sea agridulce. Bueno, fue lo que fue, yo no sé si se fue, ya la fe, ese amor que ya no resulta. Obvio sí decidí, preferí mi adicción por ti, en vez de quererme a mí, en verdad. No me mientas suficiente, solo dime verdad. No me mientas sinceramente, también tú te engañas, dices solo que cuentas. También yo me doy cuenta, pero me gusta con que no creas, vea.
Sí. Otra. Yeah. All right, yeah.
That's it for now.
Dude, you do have a great voice. You sound great.
It's good enough. I don't know. Something is up with my phone, I believe.
You know what? It might not be you. We've been having troubles all night. Can you hear Nick any better?
Testing. Can you hear me coming through?
Maybe.
Not really? Shit. All right. Well, listen, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go to your video goodbye right now. Let me get that on the screen. And we'll
I cannot hear you at all. Maybe try. I don't know. All right.
We'll go to this.
Okay,
I'll be back.
Great. All right.
If I had to say goodbye, I would do it with a smile, thinking of all the good times I spent with you. Baby, just give me some time to ease all the things off my mind. Now I'm ready for the ride away from you. feeling lonesome. Been hiding from this torture. As we move on and on and on. Been hiding from you. I'm feeling lonesome. Been hiding from this torture. As we move on and on and on. Been hiding from you. Hiding from you.
Mami, si un día te tengo que decir hasta luego, fue porque sabía yo que esa idea tenías primero. Princesa, es que tú más que nadie sabes cuánto te quiero, que si me pides la luna sin pensarte bajo el cielo ya. Pero si los caminos toca dividir, me di cuenta que en la vida con tiempo topas al fin y me tocará seguir. Por más que duela reír, por más que lleguen las rosas, se marchitará el jardín. Ley de la vida.
Been hiding from this torture. As we move on and on and on. Been hiding from you. I'm feeling lonesome. Been hiding from this torture. As we move on and on and on. Been hiding from you. Hiding from you.
Diego, I love this song. I haven't listened to it in a minute. I forgot how good it was. It's so smooth. Are you singing? I know that's Gene, but are you also doing some vocals on that?
I'm not. The guy rapping is called Orelvis. He's also a friend from high school, so he's got a lot of talent. He's rapping his parts in Spanish. Yeah.
I love it. And now you recorded that whole
I
thing.
used the production cars.
You did a really nice job.
Yeah,
Maybe
I produced it and did guitars. Yeah.
I love it. Maybe we gotta get Stereo Joe in the studio.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Of course, man. Goodbye.
Yo, just let us know. We'll be there.
It's in Karlstad, New Jersey.
I would love it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh yeah.
Nick put up some links, but is there anything we're missing? How do we get in touch with the studio if we want to book time there?
Of course, through our website is 432hzmusic.shop. So 432hzmusic.shop.
Awesome. I'm definitely want to get down there and check out the studio. Maybe we could do a show from the actual studio, which would be pretty fun and everything. So, and you know what, too? Next time we'll try to get a better sound check in, and we'll make sure all the audio is working well, so we can really get. And maybe we'll get together with Gene too, and we could do a little duet, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I would love that. I feel bad. The audio is so bad right now, so I'm gonna run on you if that's okay.
Next time, like it to isolate.
Exactly. I would love to meet the whole crew down there. So thank you so much for coming on the show, and we're gonna get you on in a month or in about a month if you're down.
What is it?
Shoot.
Can you repeat that?
I said we're gonna get you on the show in maybe about a month if you're down. Oh, I feel so bad. The audio stinks. All right, let me let you go.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. All right, well, thank you for coming on the show,
Yeah.
and I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I'll be in touch tonight.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
All right,
And
thank you.
have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. See you later, bro. All right, guys, that was my buddy Diego. He's an amazing recorder, obviously a sick-ass guitarist, and he produces some awesome music. It was 432 hertz is the studio. I believe he said 432HZ .music. I don't know. Nick, if you can get that link, we'll put it in there either now or when we watch the show again. But we really want to say thank you so much to all of our awesome guests tonight. They were awesome. Go check out Bogo. I think they're under Bogo Music on Facebook, and you could go type in right into YouTube BOGO Goodbye, which was the name of that song, and you'll be able to find their whole page from there. And then I'm sure you'll be able to get the rest of their social media. Really, we had a great lineup. I'm so impressed, man. Nick, I don't know where you find everybody, but you always do a great job. And I guess there's only one thing to do. Leave them with the song they were trying to pump like crazy. Stereo Joe Games, baby.
Let's do it. None better.
All right. Oh, shit. I got to bring you back to the top. All right. There we go. All right. See you in a minute, bro.
Yeah, I know where you go when you're feeling down. Yeah, I know what you'll say when I'm not around. When I'm not around, it's these games we play that lead us to our own demise. It's always say or that we make up our own minds. Yeah, we're living for the day. Well, we can live and we can laugh, and I know you have my back until I fade away. Yeah, I know where you go when you're feeling down. Yeah, I know what you'll say when I'm not around. When I'm not around, it's these games we play that lead us to our own demise. You always say, or that we make up our own minds. Yeah, we're living in our days. With all this noise, we self-contained. My dark depression creates a maze, and then I flow away. Yeah, 'cause I've been wandering for so long that I lost my way on the road to my dreams. But I could see for miles. Yeah, it's still me, yeah, it's still me. After all this time. I know where you go when you're feeling down. Yeah, I know what you'll say when I'm not around. When I'm not around, it's these games we play that lead us to.
I can tell that my voice was wrong because Nick would have looked up right away. He's been like, "What the hell are you doing, Jimmy?" Done. All right. This is my favorite part of the show, where you get to make fun of me. No, I'm joking. But really, thanks so much, everyone, for tuning in. It's our first show of the new year, 2021. Nick, what is this, episode 15 or 16? What are we on?
Episode 13.
Oh, shit, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. That means we only have 9 episodes left this season. So at the end of January, we're going to be like, we got a month coming up. But all right, I want to remind everybody that this Wednesday, we have a special edition of the Stereo Joe Show. We are having 80s Revolution come on. They are the band that you are going to want to party with. and that you were going to want to be at their next show. Trust me, they have an amazing setup, so much fun. You're not going to want to miss them. But anyway, we also had a live stream that we just did this last Saturday of us performing, which we haven't been doing as much, obviously. We had a lot of fun. I think it shows on the video. And we had our friend Chelsea and Dan that came on because Ashley was away and Tommy's a little hesitant to come out because of his family during the whole lockdown. So we totally understand it. And it was an acoustic thing anyway. And Tommy's a regular drummer. So anyway, we really appreciate them for coming out. It's on Stereo Joe right now. You're not going to want to miss it. Go check it out. But to everyone that tuned in, you guys are really cool. We love you. If I could, I would give you $1 million, but I'm a broke-ass musician. So I know I'd have to give Nick at least $10 million for putting up with me. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Nick, do you want to say anything before I go? I always talk forever.
Yeah, if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe, like the video. We have new music up on Spotify. We have even newer music coming out very soon. If you don't want to miss any of Jimmy's antics, then you want to make sure you're subscribed both on Facebook and YouTube, because YouTube does let you know more streamlined when we have stuff going on.
Absolutely. And Grace, we are just getting towards the end of the show, but we had an awesome lineup if you want to go and check it out. We had Matt Weiss from Øff Guard, Dave Snider from the Magnetosphere. We had Smokestackbetty Dotson, who was just awesome. We also had singer-songwriter Kevin Milner, and then my good friend who was just on, Diego from Bogo. You can check them out, Bogo Music on Facebook, and Bogo Goodbye is their latest release on YouTube right now and Spotify as well. But anyway, I'm Jimmy James, and this is Awesome Sexy Nick, the Viking. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you so much. We really appreciate the love and support. Hope everyone stays safe in 2021. Wishing you the best year ever.